Good afternoon. How are you doing? Okay. That's a notification. Well, as you are aware, well, as you may be aware, put it that way, that I'll be on for 30 minutes. I'm trying to do it daily. Let me see if this can. Right. Well, as best as possible. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, a productive one. I am starting to just, what do you call it now, to spread my lunchtime. So I will sacrifice, that is the word, sacrifice my lunchtime to spend at least 30 minutes of it here. I'm not sure why this is not. So if you're joining for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. You can let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. I'm posting from the island of Jamaica. So let me know where you're watching me from. When I see more persons in the chat or on the live, I will, start my topic. I was here looking on the screen. One time is faster than the other. So one is saying 12:34, the other is 12:30. You have to be mindful of that. I am going to pause a while and allow other persons to come on in. Come on in. Let me know where you're watching me from. How is your day going? Have you inspired anyone from morning or since yesterday? How is it going? Have you inspired anyone? And from yesterday's topic, have you drink your water as yet? Any intake of water? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap. I will be sharing the lesson in 5 minutes. That's allowing more persons to come on the live. If you're hearing me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I'm hosting from the island of Jamaica. If you have not yet subscribed, you can do so. Thank you so much for stopping by. And how are you doing for the persons who are here? Know that some persons are not able to speak based on what they're doing at the moment and their location. But how are you? Have you inspired anyone today? Have you drank your water? How is it going? I know that we can get so busy at times that we forget to do the important things in our lives, which include, those things, drinking our water, praying, and doing good as we go along. So let me know if you had done any of those. Yes, today is my silent life. I'll be doing my silence. This is my first silent live. But nevertheless, I'll still go on with it. Why the internet is slow here? It's 3. Welcome in, welcome in. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. I'll be speaking within 3 minutes. So 3 more minutes and I will speak about the healthy habits for busy people, which may include you and I. So you can stick around. Please remember to double tap the screen, double tap, double tap. If you're hearing me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. Okay, double tap to like the live. Thank you. Hi Sharon, how are you doing? Have you inspired anyone today? We drink any water today? Yesterday's lesson was on the intake of water. And yeah, I want to know, just, asking, have you done any of that? I know the important things for us to do, even though we have a busy life. One is to pray daily, to consume more water, and to do good as we go along. So you can't be too busy to do those stuff. So, right. Hi, Food Pharrell. How are you doing, darling? Yes, indeed. Something like what you would have make, right? Something like what you would make. Yeah, I know that. Well, thank you guys. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. I am sacrificing a portion of my lunchtime to come on here to maximize on my viewership. I would have shared yesterday that there's always a way, even when you feel like there is no way out and you may try so many things, there is always something else available for you to opt into. And sometimes we may be doing the same things, getting the same results and all of that. It's the same. We have to try, something new, because I would have tried a lot of stuff since I've started and I have seen results. And I know that in everything that we need to aspire in life, there must be a plan. Yeah, we must have a plan. And planning without action is futile. That is something me no want to do and I will never do. And action without plan is fatal. So I am doing the action now with my plan. And the result will be fulfilled. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing, darling? I am doing well, I am doing well, giving God thanks. I just ate. Usually when I eat, I take a little 5 minutes walk to, it's just my ergonomic walk to, help to digest and for the slug. Sometimes I don't know if you experience it when you eat within this time. In Jamaica, we say I have niggeritis. The right word or say is ethnic fatigue. But we in Jamaica, we say nigger. We have niggeritis. So that is it. But I am using that time to just come on here for 30 minutes to do my finger, my live. Yes, my darling. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And when you purchase on Amazon, you can leave a review after you read. That is something or a way to push the book. But yes, I thank you. It's such a beautiful feeling to know that you can think about something and it being, a reality. So similar to this, I never thought of you too. I never think, what was it one like to think to say, I'm really destined to do this? No, it was not. But, it's a challenge. I don't know if any of you here challenge yourself. Like, that, yes, I am doing this. And though it may not be your ultimate passion, you just want to succeed. With this, it's a challenge. And even to go to school, like you say, you start to go to school, especially adult learners, you have to go to school, you have to work, and then you have kids, you have family. It is so challenging. But then you have to challenge yourself, like, I cannot quit. Have you ever had that feeling you cannot, no matter what? I am going to do it. I am going to finish. Even if you're not finished with a 4.0 or whatever, you just want to finish. And that is the ultimate objective, that you have completed this task. So it's similar. I wouldn't want to start, and that is just my, what you call it now, a trait of mine, loyalty. I don't want to start something and leave it abruptly. Yeah. If you give me something all when I am going down, like I cannot, I know within myself that it's my mind speaking to me to say that, Casey, no, you can't. But the moment you say that you can, that's when the vigor comes about for me to, how can I? The how can I moment. Yeah. So I am doing this now. I agree, love. Yes. And love comes pure. Love has no fear. So if you're doing something and you're fearing it, it is not of God. You should not have any fear when you are doing something that is pure, that is of Him. He tells us that love is pure. So if you do something and you feel a little bit off in doing it, it doesn't mean that it is something for you not to venture in. You just need clarity. But otherwise, with relationship and all, it should be pure. Completing your goals, that is it. You can't be doing something, well, that's just me, and leave it like that abruptly. All right, so you see the topic today, what are some of the healthy habits for your life, for busy people? And I know I am busy, but I'm making the sacrifice to do this, and I'm sure anything that is of importance to you, you're going to make some sacrifice to get it done, right? Agree or disagree? When I agree, anything that means something to you in the life that you are living now, you are going to make some sacrifice for it. Exactly. And I know that life can get really busy, work, family, errands. It's easy to forget about your health, right? That is, and as I mentioned, that the three things that we should not forget about, especially in our busy life, is our God, our faith. Don't forget to your health, which include you consuming your water, eliminating the juices, the unnatural juices, because you will see in the supermarket that it is 100%, but not like yours, Lisa, where you can pick a fruit in the garden and juice it and all. That is healthy. Not talking about that one. And also, we should do good to others. Yeah. But taking care of your body, right, isn't about you. It's honoring God with the life He gave you. Because what you have now, you have no control over what will happen to it tomorrow or the next day. You have to give it to the Lord, or accept that your body is the temple of the Lord. Today we're sharing I am going to share the practical habits for busy people with a scripture to guide us. So in everything we can take a scripture or two from it. Right? Um, okay, thank you, Lisa. Even if you have a very hectic day, your body and mind need rest. Yeah? Okay. Okay, thank you, Food for Real. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right. So even if you have a hectic day, your body and mind need rest, and I totally agree with that. And as I mentioned so many times, that we need to have a balanced life. So you can't be consumed with one thing too much and neglect the other thing. And as is, I do not have the time to go home and to do this. So I sacrifice a part of my time here to eat, to do this. Some things you don't want to take home. For example, you're working. It is not healthy for you to have your work at home. So you're doing your work, have your documents and whatever have not completed at work, and you're going to take it home. At your home, to do it at home. That is not a healthy habit. And you have to try to set consistent bedtime and wake up time. Avoid screens before sleep, and use short naps wisely if needed. So a lot of us, we may take or use a lot of time on our whatever devices that we have. We use a lot of time, especially when we're lying down, and those things really affect our vision, right? In the book of Psalms, it speaks about the peace. In peace I will lie down and sleep, even David. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. So in everything that we do, we must include rest. Yeah. The next focus is on our eating. Eating a balanced meal. I would have mentioned that yesterday, and as you can see from the screen, it's a beautiful meal that is displayed there. So we need our fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. And you should try avoid skipping meal and try simple meal prep for your busy days. So I don't know who else do this, but on the weekend I tend to cook the meal that I need for my work week. I do not purchase food on the road. That is something I try to avoid. I tend to eat what I cook. So I do not make it a part of my routine to purchase food from the road, right? I try to cook my meal. So wherever you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. And the glory of God is in our temple, right? and we should learn to treat it well. If we say that we're honoring our temple and it is a gift from God, we should treat it well. And in treating it well, you know that we have to feed it well, right? You have to feed it just like a plant. You have the plant inside, the plants need air, the plants need water, the plants need sunlight. It's the same for our body. We need all those things. We need to exercise, we need water, and we need a balanced diet. And I know sometimes it may be hard, whatever situation you are facing in your life. Some persons are not able to prepare the meal. You can do simple meals to avoid you going through this rumble of eating things that are not really healthy for you. So you can use the food plan, food prep. You have a lot of magazines that you can use to assist in you prepping your meals for the day. All right, so exercise doesn't have to be complicated. That's another habit that we should incorporate in our life. Exercising. So we can even walk for 10 minutes, 30 minutes. However, I would have mentioned that when I eat, I do my steps because I find that it helps to digest my meal better. So if it is something, and sometimes you can do your ergonomic stretches, so you get up from your desk like for 3 minutes and do your walk. I do that, and I usually do my evening walk 2-3 times per week. This phone thing is coming. 2-3 times per week. So, and it doesn't have to be anything aggressive. Some persons are more afraid with going to the gym and all of that. But for some persons, it can be very simple. You walking down, walking down the field or the stretch, or just committing 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes of your time in walking. All right. I don't know, my thing is kind of... All right. And in Corinthians, it speak about, that's Corinthians 1 verse 9. It speak about you not know the race. Do not, that is for you. Do you know that in a race all the runners run? Hey, but only one person get the prize. Run is such a way to get the prize. So everybody is running, but at the end only one get the prize. And it says that also, that the race is not for the swift, but for who can endure it. Sometimes we're going through in our busy life, we're going through a whole lot. We want to get it done ASAP. We want this. Everything is so fast. But at the end of the day, we have to exercise patience. We have to endure the process. It's not for you to do it, quick and fast and get it over. But how can you endure? Do you really understand the magnitude of what you're doing? All right. And in all of this, we should be aware that how we look and how we approach life, it is also inviting stress in our life. Managing stress is crucial. So you should take time to rest spiritually. Start your day with prayer, as I mentioned before, and keep a gratitude journal, and take short mindful breaks to clear your mind. And that is something that I have been doing for a while, journaling. And I would have produced my book you saw published on my birthday. So there are a lot of things that you can do to manage stress. Some persons, they talk, some persons, they do their walk, some persons, they may just take it to the Lord in prayer at all time. I was having a conversation yesterday. You can let me know. The person mentioned that I don't want you to ask me how I am. I just want you to get to the point, because when we speak about how ask someone how they are, it's not really genuine. It's just there for formality. So a lot of time persons go to different means to get their solution. All right. And I just want to leave on this note to remind you, don't forget to drink your water. Staying hydrated supports energy, focus, and overall health. Keep a bottle of water handy. Replace sugar drinks with water and drink before meals. Remember, I had said that yesterday, just to eliminate the sugar drink from your diet. And in John 14, John 4 verse 14, that is it. Whosoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. That's the word. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. And I believe that's where I'll leave it today. But before I go, I just want to know if you have ever inspired, or if you have inspired anyone today. If not, please remember to do so. It doesn't take much. I remember after my session yesterday, I went for a little walk and I asked the staff, how are you? And the person, because that is a very sensitive sentence, how are you? A lot of persons find it as an offense, as simple as it may be. How are you? Because you're asking based on formality, but not genuinely asking, wanting to hear how the person is. So I did ask that question, and when the person responded, the person stated that I am not so well, No, the person stated that I am well. So I said, if it is that you are well, it does not show that you are well. So you're saying that you are well, but your expression is totally different. So I said, what's the matter? And the person said that, I'm overwhelmed with so many things to do and all. I just look at her and I said, breathe. That's all. I said, breathe. It is not something for you. As I said, the race is not for the swift, but for those who can endure. And endurance is a hell of a thing for you to have, especially with all that is happening in today's society. We have to learn that fruit of endurance. And I said, breathe. And I told her that, it will come together. You just have to take it one day at a time. And just that word, that sentence, and I said, just breathe. Breathe. Don't let it, just breathe. When I said just breathe, that was her inspiration. She said, oh my, thank you so much, miss. It's the best thing I've heard. And I said, just breathe is the best thing you have heard. In my head, I'm thinking that I may say, you see, how simple that is, but so profound. Because she was there so stressed and all. And all I said to her was just breathe. So I just want to empower you all to inspire someone. I don't know how your day is going or what is happening in your day today. But just remember to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It all will come together. It will come together. But as I said, it's not for the swift, but for those who can endure. And as busy as how you may feel now, just remember the most important aspect of your life, which is God, which is your health and your family. Okay? Thank you so much, Tony. How are you doing, Tony? How are you doing, Tony? You getting rain in Grenada? You're getting a lot of rain over there. I'll be off in 30 minutes. So I'm counting down the time. I am starting this 30-minute session daily to, just to sacrifice a little of my lunch time to help with my watch time. There's always a way. As I mentioned, there is no excuses. There's always something to do. Alright, so if you're hearing me for the first time, I'm Casey, hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica, and I do inspirational lessons, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I always say this: to date I've lost over 32 pounds. How interesting, remarkable that is. But yes, this is where I leave it for today. Stay tuned for the lesson tomorrow. Perhaps I may not be on tomorrow because tomorrow already is such a busy day. See me come back busy. A busy day. But I know we have a holiday on Monday. So I will definitely make the time to come out for Monday. Alright, until next time, please remember to inspire someone. Alright, have a good, blessed, and productive day now. Bye.